Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in to Radio Waves with Lady C
and Jazzy J.
Tonight is a very special night. If you have at all been following our Instagram and Facebook, you've probably seen the sort of social media blast of Mr. Buck Bowen. He's in the studio with us tonight. He's a single person. Or not single meaning, I mean, he's taken, but one person. Those photos. He is a singular musician. It's a one-man show.
He's solo, basically.
Basically. Hi, Buck. How's it going?
Hello.
It's me. I'm just kidding.
Margaret, are you there?
Hey.
Margaret. Is it Margaret?
Who's Margaret?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dear Abby?
Who?
I'm just making stuff up at this point.
What the advice column? Dear Abby?
Yeah, something like
Dear
that.
Abby. Margaret.
So, Buck, tell us, what kind of music do you do?
I do cerebral and abstract hip-hop.
Alright, I'm going to stop you right there. What is cerebral abstract hip-hop? And what is it different from what I would think
the
is
mainstream, right, the mainstream hip-hop.
What makes you different from Drake?
Okay,
basically?
so basically the basics of the basics. If I tell somebody that I just do hip-hop, then they do like a small calculation in their head, and they're like, okay, Lil Wayne. And so,
That's a fair point.
Yeah, so when I throw like the cerebral and abstract hip-hop out there, it creates like a blip in that whatchamacallit, that's like the stereotype generality thing.
Okay.
And so they go, wait, what is that? And so that gives me about 4 seconds to explain myself before they go, oh, okay, so like Lil Wayne.
So basically what's happening right now.
Yeah, pretty much mostly, but sort of.
Oh.
Okay, so it's cerebral in the sense that like one of my objectives is to make you think, and then abstract in the sense that, by the way, this all sounds super pretentious.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Not
bit.
at all, not at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
For being honest.
And honestly pretentious. And then abstract in the sense of like the majority of my music is sample based, so think of it as like a collage, right? So I might pull like a little drum from a jazz record, or like a piano tune from a classical record, and then like the hat from a James Brown record. Although it sounds a lot better than like that hat.
Wait, can you demonstrate one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. That actually, I think that was pretty spot on. I don't know. You should sample that. Like at the end of the night, let's pick up this recording and we're gonna sample that part.
See, what I like about that is I've kind of moved into what I call regurgitated hip hop. So I used to do a lot of digging, right? It's when you go to like the record store and you look for vinyl, right?
Yes.
Dirty Fingertips and all that good stuff. And so I used to look for all these samples of like original artists that like more mainstream artists would sample. And instead of looking for that original anymore, I just sample the current artist is sampling of the original.
This sounds like Inception. I've never seen that movie. But
like a sample within a sample. Wait, whoa.
A sample of a sample?
Side tangent.
In a song?
You haven't seen Inception?
No.
Jazz.
Yeah, we need to talk about
Jazzy
that.
J.
I don't know. I never it looks like really cool, I guess. I don't know.
It looks really cool.
I mean, I never got into like Leo movies other than Titanic. I don't know. I'm just like
that was the
only movie I've actually
seen.
seen.
That's the only movie.
The Aviator is a good one.
Oh yeah, The Aviator is also.
I've never even seen Wolf of Wall Street.
The Departed was good. Wolf of Wall Street. You know what though? We are going off in a tangent.
What do you think about Leo?
Yeah,
actually,
in his recent Oscar win.
Dude, Theo DiCarlo is one of my favorite actors. I did not see his acceptance speech, but
it's about climate change.
Oh yeah. And speaking of climate change, it's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna take off my headphones. Hold on.
You mean Theodore DiGiorno? Is it delivery? I don't know. You tell me.
It's delivery? No, it's DiGiorno.
Actually no, but apparently grocery stores. Another tangent. Grocery stores are delivering food to you now. So if you wanted to order DiGiorno,
so cool. We are like so lazy now. It's awesome.
Speak for yourself.
But this is probably one of the, subjects that Buck probably touches on in his raps. Maybe the laziness or the technology developing, or
what do you touch on, like American culture?
Mediocrity.
Yeah, mediocrity. It's like I like the sound of the word, but I just cannot stand like it's the definition or like what it's representative of. It really bothers me.
How so?
Ooh,
I feel like I just like
big
unleashed
sigh.
like a
You
can
just-
of worms.
You did.
Do we have time for this?
Oh, I mean, yeah, this is
good.
your show, Buck. We're just giving you a platform.
Is there any Sean penalty for going over an hour?
They might kick us out after.
I
So
know.
they'll come after us.
I mean, it's very, very possible.
Dude, how cool would that be?
like
And then
you're
they
done.
They could write about that in the school paper.
Oh,
Radio
yeah.
show goes crazy.
This radio show goes.
No, but I really want to hear. Actually, now that you like mentioned all this like craziness, I want
What were we talking about?
mediocrity.
Okay, am I too close to the mic?
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're
You're fine.
perfect,
You can
yeah.
come closer if you want. Actually,
How about now?
you're great.
Okay.
It's great. It's really great.
Oh, mediocrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spotlight's on you.
Okay, so I guess like what troubles me is, and okay, so I'm gonna say some stuff, and everybody should know that like I'm included in this. It's not like I'm over here like separate somehow. So you know, friends, people I know who like they complain about certain things. Maybe they're not getting certain results in their life. But simultaneously they're unwilling to examine themselves, and in particularly one of those words, we'll figure it out, to take any action to make a difference. And speaking of like words that I loathe, there's no H.
Loathe.
Yeah, there's a silent H in there that's pronounced. Is the two words that I cannot probably stand the most are yeah but. So
God.
so
In succession, right? Not just those two words separately.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a quick little story. So a really, really good friend of mine. I talk about her a lot. I actually love her to death. We were talking about like learning a language, and I was like, yeah, you can do it in 3 months. Like you just got to study 30 minutes a day. That's how I did it with Spanish.
Hey.
And she's like, really, you think so? And then she kind of went on to like, yeah, like, oh, like maybe she's dyslexic or something. And I'm like, dude, it starts with like giving a crap, right? You got if you care about it, it doesn't matter your disposition. You're gonna find some way to overcome that. And she's like, oh, maybe that's why I don't remember certain things. Talking about like what she's going to school for. And I was like, yeah. I go, you know, like what do you want to do? Do you want to like take time to study these things, or do you want to watch PBS? And that totally scared her away.
PBS is cool.
That was what she said. She goes, yeah, but I like PBS. I said, cool, but don't complain about not being where you want to be. And yeah, so a lot of the music I make is actually talking to me, because I do those same things, right? And I'm just like, dude, come on, dude.
Wow.
I just double duted myself.
double duted myself.
Duty.
Double duty.
So I get the feeling your music's kind of like introspective in that sense.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm not really sure how many. I guess a lot of bands do that, maybe unconsciously or subconsciously, whatever the right term is for that.
Perhaps. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of some rappers right now. Like,
I don't really
okay,
know
I
some
recently
rappers.
just heard Big Sean playing out here before we all got here to the station, and it was that one song like I don't with you little stupid
Yeah.
whoa, and then I'm like, okay, so here's Big Sean who has, you know, a platform essentially to say, be socially, you know, forward things, you know, you know, you can be a forward thinker like with the platform you have, and all he says is I don't with you. That's kind of the pause is an expletive if you would have never
I
heard
don't
the
mess
song.
with you.
Can I
Yeah.
compliment or comment on that?
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
for it.
go for this is you.
This you guys are too kind. Girls are too kind. This might be actually like a Bright Eyes lyric, but when I hear that Big Sean song, I often think, dude, if you really don't care, why do you say it like you do?
Like, why is there a song about this person
Yeah,
at all?
I know. You took the time to produce this song, and you know it's a big hit, sure. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that we don't really want to mess with, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's more productive things to do with the kind of power you have.
Here's the thing, though. You just worked from 9 to 5. When you get off work, you don't want to think about Buck Bowen saying how you should write your goals down. You want to just kind of like wow out, have like a cool bassy beat, and then just like yell a couple expletives. You know, I mean, I'm the same way.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
and
You want to take a minute to be like dumb.
see though, I think you need my music though.
I agree.
You need to go for my music when you get off work. So 9 to 5, work the job.
Yeah.
5 to 9, work the dream. My mom always said that. Still does. I think that's like Amway's motto.
9 to 5 with the dream.
By the way, come see me after the show. I got a brochure.
Oh, I was ready too. I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk to that guy. You can send in requests via text message, like the Surrealist just did. He or she is requesting Zodia Acrobat. Please and thank you.
That are we on?
Yeah, we are. We are on air.
That song's like almost 7 minutes long. So
It's 7 minutes long.
dude, it's the longest song I've ever written in my entire life.
Nice.
We might hold off on Zodi
Well, I mean,
Acrobat.
Every musician needs their stairway to heaven. So, and I guess Zodia Acrobat is yours.
It's a good one.
I'm sorry, how do you pronounce it?
Zodiacrobat. I just combined two
Acrobat.
words, Zodiac and Acrobat. It's a
Zodia Acrobat.
yeah.
Kind of depends on how you want to put the emphasis, but anyway, you can send us that request via text message at 714-805-7020. Unless you're like a little uncomfortable with sharing that kind of information with us, you can always just go on the chapmanradio.com page and then message us from there.
We are back here with Buck Bowen.
Buck!
And
I don't know why I had to say
I
it that
asked
way.
him I asked him this in like the inner rim or whatever you want to call it,
Intro.
the musical interruption. He has one side with the sideburn like from his ear down to like his jawline, and the other side is completely shaven.
Oh my gosh, I actually did not notice that.
So I asked him what's up with the one sideburn, and he's like, "Say it for the show."
Yeah, it's called a mono burn.
That sounds like a really bad like you got sunburn, but only like on one side of your body.
In a way, it is like that, but completely different.
So what sparked this
Mono
facial
burn.
hair trend?
Well, I was in need of some balance.
That is totally counterintuitive to what you need.
Or is it?
How often do people ask you about the sideburn thing?
9
Out of 10?
9 what?
out of 1,000. It varies. Some people, I've been friends with, it's like 3 months goes by and then somebody's like, dude, I just noticed. And
I just noticed that right now too.
I noticed, like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, he turned and I was like, wait a minute, I thought he had sideburns. Then he turned the other way and I was like, he does have a sideburn, but it's only on one side. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
All right, okay. Well, how about we hear a little bit more about these crazy things that come out of your mouth?
I'm about ready to get cerebral up in here. Up
We
in
can.
here.
Can we?
Up in here. Are we?
Yeah.
I can't.
Is this gonna? Are we good on the levels? I'm afraid like everything's gonna blow up.
No, you're chilling.
We'll start and we'll see what happens.
So
All right.
I mean, can you?
Kick it? Yes, I
Can
can. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
When you hit start on the thing, can you? Wait, Hans, this is off air, guys. Cover your ears. Can you hit the? What?
You're on.
Yeah, I was actually just joking, but that's cool. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Can I get a little more volume? Okay, hey, you guys gotta help me out, okay? So you're gonna repeat after me, all right?
All right. This is
I
interactive. I can. I will.
Succeed.
Succeed.
Excel.
I'm like totally off.
Excel.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
Succeed.
Succeed.
Excel.
Excel.
I can. I will. Succeed. Excel. When I wake up in the morning, I must prevail. Take a deep breath, then exhale. Make a mistake, your masterpiece, I tell myself so. But it's not as simple as an aphorism. You gotta have a vision, passion, and commitment. Every day is a chance to advance, so get started on that action plan. Write your goals down and go over them. Put them in places, make a note of them. Rehearse until you're versed at quoting them in. Close your eyes and visualize how you're going to get them. Wish it, dream it, do it. You miss all of the shots you don't go through with. So pursue it, you've got nothing to lose. Let's make efforts, not excuses. I can, I will. Succeed.
Succeed.
Excel.
Excel.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
Succeed.
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 Excel.
Excel.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
Succeed.
Succeed.
Excel.
Excel.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I will.
Succeed.
Succeed.
Excel.
Excel.
I can, I will succeed, excel. When I go to bed at night, I visualize myself living the reality I want to create. Awake and take steps, success is not a mistake. It doesn't happen just by accident. If you truly want it, you got to go after it. Action is a necessity. Add positive thoughts to the pot to flavor success's recipe. Expect to achieve nothing less than the best. Manifest your own destiny. It's your life, your responsibility. So do you look for obstacles or look for opportunities?
No, I see.
Ooh. I see. Wow. Okay, cool. That's pretty interactive.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
Oh, wow.
Let me just say that, like, you're the first non-rock person we have on this show. Like,
Thanks.
when it comes
You're
to, like,
making
musician.
history.
Like, at this point, usually, like, everything's kind of, like, rattling by, like, the drums and, like, the amps.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
that was good.
that gave me motivation to
I
like.
see what you mean now by, like, the introspective.
Mhm.
So quick side note. I have like low level, mild to low level anxiety that like my chair is louder than I am.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that
that
happens.
chair is, like, as old as
All
me,
of these
probably.
chairs. I mean,
Okay.
if you hear that creaking,
Can you turn the
is,
volume down on my chair, please?
I'll try. I'll
Uh,
try to tweak it
the
down a little
soundboard.
bit.
You know
But,
what? We need is like oil. You know, little,
like-
some little.
WD.
Yeah, you know it.
If you want, you can use the other chair. I don't think that one's nearly as squeaky.
I've
That one's
committed.
kind of the.
Yeah,
you also
I'm
have
all in.
box behind you, which is probably silent.
So that actually, did you sample that? Because that sounds vaguely like a song I've heard before.
Yeah. So like this is one of my most prized like sampling feats. The original, everything on there except for the dwums, is from a song called.
Oh,
It's like a
no
classic,
wonder it
like,
was familiar. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, okay.
We could probably play it maybe at some point.
At some point,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do that on your show.
play other songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that every now and then, like on the Blue Moon.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So, I want to hear more of this music. I mean, like, it seems like very. I don't know like how to explain it, but it's very much like.
Use words.
I know. I'm trying to like use words and not like.
Use your words.
But it is very like introspective, and it's also kind of like motivated, as she says. And it's like I actually understand what you're saying. Like I can
Oh, cool,
actually hear words, and it's like not like sentences, but it's like I hear what the words you're saying. They make a full like complete thought, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I totally get that.
It's kind of not. It's not like Fetty Wap where you're kind of like, what?
Like other music, I don't like. I'm like I can't always hear you. It's not just like rap. It's like every kind of music. Sometimes I don't understand. Like I can't hear the words over the actual sound of music.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kind of have to guess the lyrics right now during karaoke, but I'm doing my best.
I really appreciate that. I've gotten that compliment a number of times, and that it's really appreciated because I do work like a bit ish
Just a bit.
to enunciate and like
Yeah.
to be audible or discernible, something with a nibble in it.
It's coming through. It's coming
Listenable.
Definitely.
through. Listenable.
Got it.
There we go.
Audible. All those
Audible.
words.
Edible?
Edible?
Maybe.
Wait, that's something else. I don't know.
Okay. So, what else do you have for us?
What are we doing? More songs?
Yeah.
Okay,
more
sweet.
songs.
So
You're like,
this-
really?
I'm getting super nervous with. We got like limited.
No, I know. I'm
Okay.
trying to like.
Okay, so let's.
This is me trying to.
Okay,
play.
wait. Okay, so, this next one is called "The Afterlife Party." Soul food for thought. Yeah, I came up with that myself.
Like that was
And
me.
if anybody's really interested, I got this super cool animation made to it. It's like even if you hate music, just like put it on and you'll just love life. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna you guys to help me on the chorus with this one as well. So the chorus goes like this: "It's soul food for thought that I got," and then you guys will say about the afterlife party, the afterlife party. All right, so let's do a little practice.
Okay.
It's soul food for thought that I got about the.
Afterlife party.
The
Afterlife party.
Sorry, I feel like I have to leave.
No, that's perfect. I'm so ready to rock right now.
All right, okay.
Oh, snap. We're hippin' and we're hoppin'.
We're going for it.
Me too, right?
We're all hipping and hopping together.
A hip. Oh.
What is the soul? Is it physical? Does it ever die? Is it immaterial? If it's immortal in ethereal form, I'm curious, where did it exist before we were born? Where does it reside? Is it inside our head, in our entire body? Is it limited within our chest? Does the soul change? If a child dies young, does the soul persist to grow to its adult state? And if you're challenged mentally or physically upon your death, do you acquire insight or ability? And what about the twins arising from a single egg? When the cell divides, does the soul comply and split two ways into half or whole? Do conjoined twins get to have their own? What's an actual soul? I've yet to be given a definition that's consistent, plus not in contradiction with the laws of physics. It's soul food for thought that I got about the
Afterlife party.
The afterlife party.
It's soul food for thought if you want about the
Afterlife party. Afterlife party.
It's soul food for thought that I got about the
Afterlife party. We're totally
Afterlife
on
party.
It's soul food for thought if you want about the
Afterlife party. The afterlife party.
If the soul happens at the moment of conception, then it is a process and can be detected. But if it can't, as would some say, I wonder how they knew the soul existed in the first place. Could they be more wrong? The soul as a non-substantial substance is an oxymoron. By what mechanism does the soul detect an image if it doesn't have a retina? I suspect it's lacking vision. How can it retain our personality after we die, when we know our neurons cease to survive? Perhaps you know someone who's had a stroke with tragic loss. You say, can they regain the faculties lost after they're gone? I think you better check again. Extraordinary claims demand extraordinary evidence. And about the truth, assertions without grounds can be dismissed without proof. It's soul food for thought that I got about
The afterlife party. The afterlife party.
It's soul food for thought if you want about the
Afterlife party. The afterlife party.
It's soul food for thought that I got about
The afterlife party. The afterlife party.
Alright, we whisper right here. It's soul food for thought if you want about the
Afterlife party. The afterlife party. I
feel
will.
so involved.
Yeah, I know. I will admit, I almost came early. Oh, that's.
Anyways, it took us like 3 tries to get that right.
I almost chimed in a little too early. Excuse my
French.
Oh God,
Excuse your French.
We're gonna get axed off Chapman Radio.
It took us a little while to get that
I know, I'm
timing
like,
right.
I'm all looking at Jazzy J,
Oh,
like,
wait.
should I go?
What's happening?
Should I go in? Like, are we?
And then I got the words wrong somehow.
I know. And then I also wanted to say soul food, but that wasn't my part. That
I was
was
like, wait,
Buck's.
no, that's not what I'm in. That's on my cue.
I know.
I was waiting for about. I was like,
I
about.
was, yeah, I was waiting for the head nod, like this is where you come in, and then I'm like, all right. Like,
Hey, how's my mic placement? I feel like, is it okay? I mean,
Yeah,
no.
you're
I'm
fine.
just, I
No,
wanna,
you're
I wanna
good,
be
you're good.
like consistent. You know, like
you're good.
okay,
Yeah.
just the old,
You know,
just a whistle's worth away.
Thumb and
from the
pinky.
mic. Yeah,
yeah, you're good.
the old
Um,
P to T.
So we've noticed that like your songs come up on like the little track thing. Your
Oh yeah, we have to
whatever it's
tag our
called.
songs just to avoid any
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
lawsuits.
Yeah.
so,
And so usually like the musicians we have come on air, they're not always on there, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But you do.
Oh,
so
cool.
how long have you been in the music game? Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I don't know, probably like 7 for the past 10 years.
Damn,
Wow.
a decade?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
I'd have to think about it, but
So there, somewhere around there.
yeah.
So what got you into like music to begin with, and like kind of writing also?
Well, my like initial passion was I wanted to do like a videography for skateboarding and stuff.
Very nice, very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. And sorry, I'm all like yeah, like I was cutting you off.
You're fine.
Okay. All right, and then yeah, long story elongated. That like didn't work out, and so I somehow like kind of maneuvered into music, and then for me, I saw it as a way, like a creative outlet. At the time, I don't know. I just felt like there was something missing from like rap or hip hop, like the more kind of like funny side of it. I mean, like of course, if I knew about more music, I would have found artists like that back then. But you know, being like young or whatever, so like a couple years ago. So I'm trailing right now, by the way. So yeah, and then I just was like, hey, like I have these ideas, I have these things I want to do. I want to do things in a way that I haven't heard being done. And so that was like a motivation for me. The stuff that I do now is like not like my old stuff. There was like a hiatus period. If you go back to my old stuff, it's like self-deprecating humor, witty banter, punchlines.
Wow, that's my humor now.
Yeah. So like I got a line that's like, I try to be decent, but I'm the type of kid to give a deaf person the silent treatment.
Oh.
Yeah. And so the stuff I do now is all like thweebol, you know, and so it's like kind of like straightforward, but I've been getting it more into like storytelling. That's like what Zodiac Acrobat was about. I want to do this song called Ghost Blunders. That's also an epic. I probably don't even have battery for that one, but we'll see.
I mean,
wait, how many more songs can I do?
Well, the time is,
I believe you can probably do the rest of these actually, yeah.
Yeah.
2 to 3.
Yeah.
Well, it is 8:41 if you just want to do like a
Okay,
straight
let's do
marathon.
Ghost Blunders, and then I for sure want to do this like super last one.
Okay.
Cool.
Also, the Surrealist said we should hit the road and tour together because we were awesome backup. So
Thank you for that.
and
I'd
also,
like to
yeah, thank you.
thank the Academy and thank Buck for giving me the opportunity to
we
explore my talents.
our dreams couldn't have, you know.
Let's hear
made
these
it.
ghost blunders. I'm blundering over my words over here.
I'd like to give a shout out to Sophia.
Oh,
Did you hear that, Sophie?
Sophia.
Sophia, oh, I'm so
this is
sorry.
to you,
Yeah.
just for you.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Do we have to engage in this one too?
You can. Can you start it over? There's like a thanks. It was late when my friend called, freaking out. I guess some paranormal stuff had happened in her house. She knows I'm a skeptic who likes to question claims, and so she asked if I would do the task and come investigate. I was half asleep, but knew she was scared, and so I said that I'm headed over, just let me get prepared. I grabbed the garlic, holy water, crucifix. Wait, I don't believe in ghosts. The heck I'm gonna do with this? When I arrived, I tried to calm her, told her a couple jokes, and poured her a glass of water. When she relaxed a bit and could sit composed, I kindly asked her, what exactly is a ghost? She tried to explain but couldn't quite describe it, and kinda was vague and mentioned energy and white light, and then I thought of Einstein and E=mc², but whatever. I was there to listen. I guess she had been dozing off and saw an apparition walking close to her side, but it disappeared once she fully opened her eyes. Plus she heard noises from the basement, movement in the kitchen, and just couldn't explain it, but then claimed to know it was a ghost. But if she can't explain it, why does she claim to know? If there's something strange that you can't explain, it's okay to just say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. If it's unexplainable, then don't make a claim to know. It's okay to say,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We began our investigation, grabbed some flashlights and headed for the basement, which I was a teeny bit afraid to search. So I opened the door, smiled, then said ladies first. She just gave a dirty look at me, and so I turned on my flashlight and took the lead. As we descended, I recommended we hold hands, when all of a sudden, the door slammed. She let out a screech, and I jumped a bit, but fortunately it was just the pressure from the wind. And those noises she heard from before sounded a lot like the wind blowing under the door. I held her hand again, but she was sweating galore, saying she heard footsteps on the floor. What? So now I'm bugging out. Is this a booby trap? My only thought was to pop me a Scooby snack. I bum rushed the door and nearly broke my shoulder as I rolled on the floor. Of course it was nothing, just a false alarm, even though it felt like somebody had ripped off my arm. I told her, listen up, her imagination's gonna get me killed, and I've had enough, and I got more to say. But first, let's take a chorus break so I can nurture this shoulder pain. If there's something strange that you can't explain, it's okay to just say,
I don't know. I don't know.
it's unexplainable, then don't make a claim to know. It's okay to say,
I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know.
I asked why she was freaking out. This is a creaky house. Then I gave her something to think about. If you're a ghost, then it seems to me if you can float, you'd have no need for feet. She heard stuff ruffle in the kitchen. Then she found that cups and bowls and pots and pans had shifted. But hold up, let me get this straight. A ghost can walk through walls and then pick up a plate? For what? To let us know it's here by moving this or that and throwing fits. But why don't it just go get a pen and pad? Enough of the drama. Let's cut to the chase. I could put it down on paper if it's got something to say. I know to her it's all seemingly wild, but to me it seemed like we're dealing with a child. This ghost would cry at night, slam doors and throw stuff. Clearly this is not the hallmark of a grown-up. Then she showed me photos of orbs and a pixelated image of a humanish form, but they look like nothing to me, except light being reflected off of dust and debris. Oh, and just a question more. Why does it always seem that ghosts only show up when visibility's poor, or during the hypnagogic state, or out the corner of your eye when you're alone and it's late? If there's something strange that you can't explain, it's okay to just say,
I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know.
If it's unexplainable, then don't make a claim to know. It's okay to say,
I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know.
we jump up in fright when things go bump in the night. We evolve this propensity to help us survive, just like recognizing faces. We're a pattern-seeking species, so we see things in meaningless information, like the clouds or a piece of toast. So keep that in mind next time you think you see a ghost. My friend had an experience, no doubt that she did. I just don't think that it happened outside of her head.
Wow.
I already know what my Halloween playlist is for this year, though. These past two songs were totally Halloween appropriate. It totally beats the Monster Mash. Sick of hearing that song.
What was the sample? Was it a sample song? Or was that...
Dude, I actually, that one is all me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I tried desperately to like, okay, so like there's like some like Scooby-Doo like, right?
Yeah.
And the break is actually from another artist, but yeah, I just, I was like, I would listen to like the Scooby-Doo theme and just kind of like your basic like cartoon horror kind of stuff and just like try to strum stuff out on my little keyboard. So yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out.
It came out good. I liked it. It was like a good, like, scary story too. Like,
Yes.
I don't know. I was
Hey.
like, what happened?
I'm all like listening in, like, what happened next?
Like your shoulder. What? No.
Yeah, I worked really hard because like, well, how much time do we have left? I just definitely.
Oh, you got time. You got time for like another song.
Okay, splendid. So on my album Truth Before Comfort, which is the one, so my new album is called Reality Check Plug, which by the way, it's currently available for gratis download. That's free in Spanish. If you go to my website, buckbowen.com, spelled with all big letters, and you can get that for free right now.
$3.99.
Yeah. Well, I charge. It's there. If you have the freemium account, you can get it.
Oh God.
So like a lot of like my skeptical inquiry, critical thinking stuff, and I got friends who, kind of share that same worldview, but they don't want to hear me rant about that for 30 minutes, like when I'm on stage, and so. I realized, like, dude, you gotta, like, you can talk about facts and science and, like, cool stuff and, like, get people to think critically, but do it in the form of a narrative where it's, like, really interesting. I surely hope Francesca's texting about me right now, because that would be so rude.
Right now I'm, like, on Facebook, like, listen up. I'm also Snapchatting as well, so you're
Okay. All
you're
right.
up on there.
I forgive you. And,
I'm trying to spread the message of Buck Bowen right now.
thanks. Okay, cool. Continue on.
Oh no, it's too late. Now
Spreading the word.
you've got me. Now
All right.
I'm involved.
A couple things just really quickly, if I may. Oh yeah. So anyway, just trying to like have a cool narrative, something that like people like can get into, and so I've been realizing the power of storytelling, and that's what Zodiacrobat is all about too. It's a nice story. I talk basically about how about how astrology is not what it's
I want to hear the song now.
It
sounds like
the
the
after show party. We can listen to it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So 2 things really quickly, if I may. I don't know if you got that link, but I just got an article of mine published.
Oh, I did post it on our Facebook page.
Oh, you did? Sweet. I think it's the Free Thought Society, freethoughtsociety.org. Margaret Downey is gonna kill me for saying that, but it's my journey story. Just to give you a little little clickbait. You guys know about that? No, you don't? Okay. And
I'll just nod my head pretending.
Okay, that works for me.
Continue.
Yeah, so I basically would sleep with the lights on until about the age of 22, so a couple years ago. And you're like, when I was 14, so a couple years ago. And yeah, so I kind of talk about how I turn the lights out on fear and superstition and things like that. If you're interested, page 2, just under Thomas Paine. It's a privilege, by the way.
Hey.
And I gotta share. My stronghold is like live. You come see me live, you're just gonna love everything. Like, you might not like me as a person, but you'll love me as a performer.
Okay, that's fair. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, it's okay. Just keep it real. And, yeah. So, can I promote my next show?
Of
Well,
course.
okay. I take that back. It's not my show. A good buddy of mine, Lockchester, his album release party, playing the wild card, is coming up April 1st. It's a Fool's Day theme. So he's kind of tied in with the circus and gypsies and that kind of thing. So he likes to pull that in, especially when he performs live. So it's cool. It's very thematic and cool. So I'm performing there, and that's April 1st at 9 p.m. at D Piazza's.
Oh my gosh, we were just at
there.
D Piazza's.
Yeah.
The band from last week, Bristle to Memories, just had a show on Saturday.
Dude, shout out to Mark D Piazza. I love that guy. He put me on. He puts a lot of people on. That guy is great, amazing.
Definitely.
Really appreciate that guy.
Go, Mark.
Woo!
Lots of love up in here.
So what's the final song you're going to leave us with tonight?
Okay, one segundo.
Of course.
Buck Bowen has left the building.
Yep, he has just decided not to perform at all. He's taking
I'm
a
leaving
stand.
you with silence.
Yeesh.
All right, so this next one, this instrumental is not mine. It's from a song called Like Ta, and I pretentiously intellectualized it, as I like to call it. So let's do it. It's the last one.
All right, let's go.
I'm so excited right now. I like to read books and learn. I watch documentaries and learn. I grab a map, study up and learn. I'm on the grind, boy, I'm putting in work. I like to. I'm on the grind, boy, I'm putting in work. Cause nothing or no one could ever take over control of my mind and my life unless I let them, but forget them. I'm committed to bringing the feeling of passion, eagerly passing anyone seeking to see me reactive. Come see me get in action, bruh. I wrecked myself, said the guy who didn't reality check himself. The deck's been dealt, so what you gonna choose? To sit and complain or commit to a change, it's up to you. I'd like to read books and learn. I watch documentaries and learn. I grab a map, study up and learn. I'm on the grind, boy, I'm putting in work. I like to. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I'm on the grind, boy, I'm putting in work. I wonder how much of your life is really worth losing, trying to find excuses. You gotta get rid of your urge to do it. I encourage you, work on improving, you push, I get further to searching and doing you. Certainly you could do better with every effort to shoot the moon. The sky's just the beginning, so why do you choose to lose? If you're tired of not winning, get inspired to start living and take the reins. And with every moment of every day, you make the change. I like to. This would be a great way to end the show. Just let it play out. Or we can just whisper the rest of the show.
Okay, thanks so much for tuning into Radio Waves tonight.
Wait.
Oh, there's more.
I seriously want to thank you guys at Chapman University for allowing me to perform and express this energy and interplay. And yeah, more me. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to you guys.
Thank you so much. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Tune in for Radio Waves. Watch out for radio. Thanks, Buck Bowen, for being on the show. This has been Jazzy J and Lady C and Buck Bowen. Buck Bowen. Yeah. Buck Bowen. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Okay. Ciao. Good night.
Dude, can we have a triple hug?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just like beaming with energy right now.
Oh, this was good.
Group.
Oh, I'm just so squished between
Yes.
good vibes.
I gotta admit, I was like, I'm so glad we got like the instrumentals working because that
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh man. Oh, I can't. Seriously, I'm like just beaming with gratitude right now.
Oh, no, thanks so much for being on our show. By the way, do you know someone on the name Jen?
Oh, that's mine.
Oh, you're Jen.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, that word blip was great. I'm like, I came too early, and I was like, oh, oh,
I think this might be on this whole time.
oh.
Mama was on this whole time?
Yeah, we forgot that one.
Your mic is so loud.